Hello, that was a perfect timing for us to listen to your burp
Or
when we go to do the introductions of From the Barracks. It is Monday night, and there's no Tuesday stream this week. There might,
that's it.
and there's gonna be none next week. Next week's gonna be a different day because Wiener and
We're gonna
I
be in Denmark. We're gonna
we're
be in
going to
Denmark.
Denmark tomorrow. So, um,
Copenhagen. By the way, do you know the original Lego factory is there in
is
Denmark,
in
and
Denmark? Is that
we're
where you
going to
want to
see
go? You
that.
want to go to the Lego
Yeah.
factory?
Oh yeah, we're going to Lego Plant.
We're going to Lego play. Oh God, we haven't done anything. I haven't packed yet.
I, I'm
Um,
I
you,
got stuff laid on my bed to pack in the suitcase, and I made sure 50 pounds. We're allowed 50 pounds in our suitcase, just so you know.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, I had a very interesting day to start off while we were going up and all that. Um, we got the rat home.
Yay!
It's driving. It's drive
Yay!
fine. Actually runs a little bit better than before, so
Oh,
that's
that's even
good.
better. How's the AC work? Things work good.
The HC is not
AC.
working, but that does need to be charged, I think. So I'm going to try charging it.
Okay.
See if
Just
we
don't
have a
blow up the
leak.
rest of the engine doing it.
Huh?
Just don't blow up the rest of the engine doing it.
Oh God, your confidence me is so
Well,
reassuring.
it's been sitting for what, 2 years now at your house, not moving.
Well, why are you looking down and not
Oh,
up?
because I'm looking for the
Okay.
dog ramp chair, where the dogs can climb up the ramp and sit in the chair like next to me and like right here and be on video with me
Can
because
you just
everybody
do that?
everybody loves my wiener dogs.
You gotta have like one stream where you're actually paying attention.
I'm paying attention. I heard everything you said.
I know, but you're not engaged with the rest of the people.
I
So,
but nobody's engaged with me yet. I haven't don't see anybody make any comments up here except
well,
these.
we don't listen. I mean, the comments are always encouraged, but we don't necessarily always engage with the we don't need the comments in order to have a show. So, uh,
Where's Justin, by the way?
I'm asking where he is right now.
Ah, Justin.
I did send it out to Kurt as well, so he has access to the stream. So,
Kurt,
um,
the
yeah,
owner of Evik or
owner of
High
Highground.
Grounds. High Grounds, not Evik, but High Grounds.
So, what a day. Uh, so we
Yes, it
got it
was.
back. As I was moving things around to get the wrap back into its covered parking, I stepped on Tara's or Shelly's burrow, and I collapsed her burrow.
The brand new you just fixed up.
Yep.
So your fat ass collapsed her burrow that was cemented and
No, I stepped
covered
in
and
the absolute most worst spot possible. That was the weakest point at the top of the burrow, which we knew was weak, and said, "Do not step here." But I stepped there anyway, and I collapsed it all the way in. So yeah, and then we
good
took
job.
Damien for a ride inside of his. We took Damien for a ride inside the vehicle that we got for him. So he was happy, and you know, it was a good time. Although there's certain things you have to learn about with that, how to strap down and everything else.
How
So
to
with that
drive it.
all being said, let's jump into
The
our
weekend we
Airsoft
had.
Palooza. Huh?
The weekend we had.
Oh my God, was it a blast? So let's go over and talk about this a little bit because most people just don't understand what Airsoft Palooza is and how fantastic it is. If you're into Airsoft, and you're not Airsoft Palooza, you're doing something wrong. I don't care how far away you live. It's definitely worth the trip, especially if you like to play. Hey, you can rent a gun and play right there at High Grounds if you want to. But
They sold out of their tickets for that. They sold out of the bags of awesomeness.
yeah,
They just they sold out of everything there. There was over 500 people there at one point
there was over 1,100 people total, is what the estimate
throughout the day.
throughout the day.
Yep. But at the raffle, there was well over 500 people based on the heat
Oh
in
yeah,
the room
they were packed in.
and the bodies.
We did something cool for the first time. We
We gave away a gun.
we purchased a Crytek Trident Mark II,
Yep, a
ran it.
PW.
We ran it.
Yep,
Well, let's just rephrase that. Christian and Emma
Emma ran
ran
it.
it. We just supplied it, and at the end of the day, we raffled it off
Yep,
to a lucky winner out there. And we want to give a huge shout out to Titan who gave us the battery and the
yep.
ability to charge said battery.
Titan
So
batteries. Yep.
yeah, they were
And,
awesome.
and
So
we did find out you can't overpower a gun with a battery that's too large. Didn't
uh,
blow up the gun. No, it just was overshooting.
he also took second place in
The
the
kid
game
did.
at the after party. Yeah, he was the one that
Oh,
took.
sweet. The guy who won the gun.
Yeah, the guy who supplied us the battery.
Oh, the Titan guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was awesome. So
They're all awesome.
it was a good time. I mean, we had a blast.
I even had a conversation with Jet Desert Fox. Me, the wiener man. Jet Desert
Yeah.
Fox.
Well, you had a conversation with a lot of YouTube personalities.
Yes,
I mean,
yes, it
while
was
I
kind of
was
fun.
told to go win money.
You were not told. You just
Yes,
took it upon
I
yourself.
was.
No, you were not. You took it. Did I get any of that
And
money?
Emma said.
I didn't
Christian
tell
and
you.
Emma.
See, I didn't make any of that money. So
Skittles and
that's on
Toucan
you.
said,
Bye. You missed out.
"Go earn money," and I did.
Yep.
Thank you very
And they
much.
worked for New Breed the whole time and had a blast networking and everything.
Yeah.
And
So,
I got a picture with Jet, which was nice. I got a picture with Scott, or Scott was there in the picture. Scott from US Airsoft. US Airsoft. And then I wish I could remember. I hate the fact I can't remember the other guy, YouTuber that was there.
Asian with that.
No, not Asian with hat. There, he's a YouTuber. He got flipped over before he came to the showed up at the event.
Yeah, dude.
Poor
He
guy.
showed you the video too.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Yeah, that was
It's kind of cool. He's sitting there driving, and he's videotaping and driving. Next thing you know, he's flipping. Whoop. He walked away. He's okay. I think he bruised his pinky or something like that, but he's all right.
No, he bruised his arm pretty good. I mean, that was deep. We're glad David Lee's okay.
He totaled his truck though. Did he have a Toyota like 4Runner or something like? I forget what.
He had his truck was nice.
Yeah, his truck was the real nice truck.
That past tense is a real thing.
Yep.
Yep.
We're throwing everybody off by being on a Monday night too. That's what's going
on. But we had to do something. We definitely wanted to go through. We wanted.
Yeah, because we're gonna be stuck on a plane for 15 hours together. Holy crap! What if we can live stream from the plane? That could be interesting.
No.
No,
the plane Wi-Fi won't be able to handle it. I can tell you that right now.
The awesomeness of us. That's what it was.
We had both Toucan and I were doing interviews. He interviewed the Galactic.
I did interview. Thank you very much.
You did.
Yep.
You interviewed our friend from last year.
I did 2 interviews.
Who gave us a really
friend from last year, and also the group from Texas. That's by Cav Tech and by 878.
Yeah, Cav Tech is awesome.
Cav Tech, she was phenomenal. Shelly is her name?
I believe it's
Sheila or Shelly?
Shelly or Steph?
Or Stephanie. Wow. Way to go. Did you write it down, Lisa?
Look, it was, guys, it was a really
she was awesome.
Weekend.
She should have her own stream because she put you to shame.
Oh, isn't that adorable? Fucking brag.
I'm number one.
Not anymore. Now we're gonna try to have them on. We're gonna try to everybody that we met at Airsoft Palooza. We're gonna try to have on during the stream during the week, during the coming weeks and all that, so we can talk about some really cool stuff. We had the guys on from MOS Manufacture.
Yes, we did.
They came on. We actually had a really cool guy. The guy was there that was selling the plates.
Oh, the plate carriers. The guy from
not just the plate carriers, the plate insert.
I'm sorry, the plates inserts for you. The guy from Ukraine.
There was a lot of cool stuff that hit kind of close to home to me because of stuff that happened down here with Stoneman Douglas. So that was interesting, and I didn't realize he then mentioned that he was Ukrainian. I couldn't place the accent at first, but I was getting close. That I was like, I'll just be quiet. So. He shared it, and then we had a nice little conversation there.
Hey, Mr. Walker! See, somebody does listen to it on Monday night.
Walker,
hey, gonna miss you.
Up?
Wish you were running that game up in Virginia. Is it Virginia?
Yes,
Maryland? Yeah.
The next Lion Claw one up there.
Yeah, the next Lion Claw, the one up there at the hospital. At the hospital up there.
Yeah. It was really fun going through. Obviously, Steph from 878 Airsoft. We had Alex from Mir Tactical.
Who from 878 Airsoft? Who from 878?
I didn't say. I said Steph. I said we had Steph. Stephanie. We had
Stephanie's from Cap Tech.
I know that. 878. I wish I would have been on there to talk to them a bit and talk to them about.
They're cool people. Cool people. They were my age, so we were having a good time talking to the jacuzzi.
Yeah, you are old.
I'm old. We're all old. A bunch of us are old, but we're still having fun. The reason we got into it was not to make money. That's for dang.
Hey, what's up, Tier? How you doing, brother?
West Virginia. There we go.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of funny because at one point in time, we're hanging out with everybody. We're hanging out with like Jet Desert Fox and all this stuff.
I felt like a celebrity. Everybody knew who Wiener was by the end of the night.
Yeah, because I was.
They got my patches. Bitches.
C7 Viper was there.
C7, yep.
Yep,
C7 Viper was there.
Mir
Tactical was there. Alex was awesome.
I just said he was on the stream. We interviewed him. There was a lot of other people we wanted to interview, but we didn't. We had some
ran out of time.
Technical difficulties at the start where I got the
Somebody got
live
in
stream.
trouble. Yep, you got
I
the
got
live
the
shutdown.
YouTube live team
Try
stuff.
to blame it on me because I was talking about other stuff.
Well, when you were talking about that stuff is when we got shut down.
But it
Which,
was
by the
because
way, we also got a follow-up ding on, but luckily did not they took it down because I appealed it. So please,
you
no
trying to blame
more
me now.
adult entertainment talking, okay? Including the little people stuff. They don't like it. Don't demonetize us.
Yeah.
Anyways, but there was so many group of people out there that was that we wanted to talk to. We didn't get a chance to talk to. We're sorry about that. We also did have Scott on from U.S. Airsoft. I got to interview
Yep.
him.
Scott's a good guy.
He's always a blast to hang out with and all that. We went to the after party. Oh my God, we can't talk a lot about what happens in the after party except we just had good conversations. We just put it like that. So, but at one point, like Jack
His
goes,
conversation lasted about a half hour. He didn't hang out in the jacuzzi like we did. He was
yeah,
busy.
because I was told to go
Busy
win
winning
money.
money. Yeah, he was busy winning money poker. By the way, he took first place again
Again,
for blackjack again.
actually, I made most of the money on craps.
Oh, he makes some of it craps. Okay, to start out with.
Yeah, I made more money on craps, and then when I kept throwing and rolling good, rolling good, rolling good, and then finally when I hit craps, I was like, all right, fine, cool. I'm gonna go back to the blackjack table and finish up at blackjack. So, um, but one of the funny things that happened is like it was on the next day. We were just hanging out at High Grounds again, waiting to go to the airport. Jet Desert Fox goes, "Hey, do you want a lighter?" I was like, "Ooh, please, can you sign it? I shall treasure it on my mantle and then sell it on eBay." He goes for 2 cents. It's like for $2 million because you are YouTube famous. That's the cool thing about these events, right? You go there, you sit there, you hang out, you get the chance to talk to other people, and it's great for not networking, but also realizing that these are human people and grounding yourself even more.
And
So
finding out that the rumors of people that talk about him aren't true. That's even more. That's even made it even better because being a famous YouTuber or famous personality, you tend to get that stigma with you too, where people tend to talk bad about you or because they're jealous. Is what it is.
that's the
That's what I
like
found out. They're jealous, and it was awesome to talk to real human beings for a change and get their input on. And they're very approachable. Everyone is approachable. So if you have a problem or heard something you don't like about any one of these YouTubers, message them
have a
privately. Have a
conversation.
conversation with them. That's
We've
I mean
been
that's
saying it for the longest
yes.
time that,
Yep.
because that's like that was one of the conversations we had when you weren't in the hot tub anymore because you were like, I'm gonna go sit down and I want to
I
go.
was falling asleep. What are you talking about? I'm old. I was sitting. I found a wall to lean against, and I was going
Yeah,
la la land
good
at
Tucson passed
midnight.
out.
At midnight, Tucon was passed out. Yeah,
Oh,
Tucon.
Jesus, passed
Emma
out.
kept on going. Boy, she didn't slow down all night long. She just
Nah, nah.
was busy networking all over the place.
It was so you get a chance to sit down and you get to hear like other sides of stories and it's like we had a conversation with another individual and it was like, "Hey, did you have drama with X person?" I was like, "No." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Oh, I heard that there was." I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about. There was no drama with X person. There wasn't." I was like, "Are you talking about this issue?" And he goes, "No." You talk about this? I was like, "What the hell are you talking about then?" And he gave an explanation. I was like, "Yeah, that's not what happened at all, or anywhere close to anything here." And that's a lot of times how rumors are able to populate because people just don't talk. I mean, my DMs are open to people. They can message me anywhere, and I'll respond. I'll answer questions. I have no issues with it. And a lot of the other guys are the same way. It's a matter of respect and talking to people respectfully. You know,
Mark can be an asshole sometimes.
yeah. Well, when you do stupid shit, like say midget stuff on a
Oh, you're being an asshole to me now. Oh, I was talking about you
yeah,
and other
yeah. I'm
people.
talking about you
What's
being an
going
a
on here?
hole. Yes,
What the hell?
absolutely.
What the hell I lean on?
Or like when
Strings.
you come back from an airport trip and you don't put on a freaking your CPAP machine, you snore like a freight train.
Hey, but you heard me the first time with it on, so I don't hear it.
And
You're
never
fine the
you
next night.
never not wear that ever.
I'm sorry, folks. I got a brand new CPAP. I got a CPAP machine. Period. I've never had one before. Got it Friday night. What was it for? Why didn't I wear it Friday night? Oh, I came home
Because you
at
got
2 o'clock in the morning. Came home at two
oh,
o'clock in
let's
the morning
give a
after picking up people
PSA.
from the
Let's do a
airport.
quick PSA.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. If you're traveling anywhere, don't use Frontier.
Oh yeah. Shh. You don't want to get canceled. That's cancel culture.
Don't use Frontier.
Don't use the airline that
Holy
starts with a
crap!
big F.
The plane didn't
F stands
show
for a
up
reason.
for Toucan and Emma, and
And
they were
I
like,
paid the
"Oh yeah,
price. This
yeah,
fucker didn't pay the price. I paid the price.
you offered."
Yeah, but they didn't ship them to the same airport. So I had to go to another. I
Well,
went
what
to
they,
the first airport, then I turned
like,
around and go to the other airport.
yeah, I'm just saying, an Uber ride would have been better.
Probably, but I was being a nice guy, but didn't plan
Yeah.
on going to two airports.
No,
Two,
no, I mean,
2 o'clock in the morning, get back to the room. This is before we have to go live the next morning. Get
yeah.
back at 2 o'clock in the morning. I walk in the room, look at the CPAP. It's not open and not put against. I didn't open it, didn't put it next to the bed. I said, "Fuck this," and went to sleep.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he sounded like. He sounded like he was dying.
Yeah, but Mark sounded like he was dying too, anyway, so that didn't help much either.
But the next night when he wore it, oh my God, what an
It was night
amazing
and day.
scenario!
It was
I
night and
got
day.
to sleep nonstop. It was glorious.
And I just found out something new about it, which is real cool because I had struggled with it last night because I wore it at home. Is there's a ramp time, so you can ramp it up till it goes full pressure. So I was like, "Oh, really? I did not know that." Because I could set it a half hour and I'll be good. Fuck, I was pissed, but that's okay. I got it figured out. So tonight should be good.
All right.
And then of course I won't wear it on the plane.
You won't be able to, but that's
No,
fine.
unless we have power, I can plug in the power. But I don't think the power will run it hard enough to run it. But that's okay. No big
So,
deal.
so let's go on to the other.
Earplugs. Oh yeah, I gotta bring earplugs for me. Okay.
All right. So back to Airsoft Palooza. So for those of you guys that don't know, it's a gigantic convention. Um, if you haven't been to High Grounds Airsoft in Houston, you're missing out. It's an old Walmart that was converted over. They have a massive amount of structures in it. It's built really well. They have great admins and refs. You can watch a lot of this stuff live on a screen. Um, it really is a great location. Um, they have snacks and everything else. There's a crap ton of vendors
There we
that
go.
are showing a wide range of stuff, including one guy that was laser etching. Uh, I don't know what he was laser etching into because we didn't have
Oh
time.
no, we thought the place was burning down.
I walked in, I was like, man, what the hell's? Why do I smell melting plastic?
Well, Mark thought it was his whole system burning up.
I didn't think it was that. I was like, what was that? Because it wasn't even
Oh,
ours.
shoot. My ADD kicked in again. By the way, I didn't talk to Hiram yet.
Of course you didn't. Can you just look up at the screen, sir?
I'm looking. Sorry, I'll do this then. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Oh, there we go. All right, now we're good.
How about you just put the phone down and pay attention?
I'm doing stuff too. I'm multitasking.
No, no, you're not multitasking. You're not participating in the stream. You're being a dick.
We only got Kevin on the stream. Who else can be on the stream?
I don't know where. I did not get a respond back from Justin yet.
He's probably busy working. Let's see if I can figure out where he's
but
at. Damn it.
It was kind of interesting talking to Loopy and the rest of the staff about what they do to get prepped for this. They start getting ready for Palooza in April. What?
Nothing.
They start getting ready for things in April. So
Yes.
they start getting the site ready. They start going through, getting all things prepped, getting their vendors locked down and everything else. And the great thing is it's free for the vendors. They can go there. You go in and there's just walls of airsoft stuff that you can go through. The storefront at High Grounds is absolutely amazing. You know what I mean? Amazing. I mean amazing.
Amazing.
Like when we were trying to figure out what gun that we were going to go ahead and raffle off. Will you stop it? I can't get your attention for 40 fucking minutes.
I was listening to 40 minutes. Oh yeah, because you're going off at 9 o'clock. That's only
because you're looking down. The only thing we see
I hear
is
you.
the hat. That's
Okay.
fine. You hear me, but I'm going to end this soon. This is horrible. You need to put your phone down. Like my phone is all the way over here, so I don't interact with it, so I could give the appearance that I'm interacting with the people over that are on the other side of the screen. That's what you should be doing, sir, instead of looking at your phone. Ask Emma and Christian.
Didn't give me any cheese fries. Mr. Beaver, sir.
How you doing?
Ah.
So, Beaver would have had a good time out there.
Beaver would have had a blast. He should have come.
Yeah, there was
Or
there
just
was a lot
breathe
of
hard.
cool people out there. We got a chance to watch like when we're doing our interviews and all that. We have a camera that faces out into the lobby area, so we can see what's going on behind
Behind
us
us.
and interact with the people that are right there and around. There's like multiple times we just reach back and we do the half heart thing and watch people come up and complete the heart for us. It was really good. It was the people there are so cool. Um, talk to the missus maybe next year. That's awesome, man. Because like how we did it. I mean, we both flew on Spirit and we got there okay. Um, although next time, I don't care what you say, I am not bringing my gear to play. I don't have time.
We didn't have time. We didn't bring that much gear to play, anyways.
You told me that we
We
should try to play.
we should. Did we? We tried, but we
I
didn't
said
get a
no.
chance
We
to.
don't have time. Yeah, we should bring
You
it
still brought
anyway.
your helmet,
Huh?
and we bought a gun.
Yeah, but we didn't have time. That's like I
Okay.
said it wouldn't.
So what are you whining about?
I didn't have to bring all the extra shit.
You didn't bring all that much extra shit. You brought a helmet. Okay.
And my
Ooh,
mask, and my
and your
goggles,
eye pro.
and my gloves.
That they count as taking up space.
On my
The
back,
helmet,
it did.
yes. The helmet did. Don't know why you brought the hard hat helmet. I brought
Because that's what I wear for
my
my
hat,
gear. I
my
don't
eye
wear
pro,
hats.
my face shield, and a pair of
I
gloves just
wear
in
a
case something
helmet
knuckles.
for my thing.
You got to cover that ugly
God.
face worse than me. That big old noggin of yours.
Mm-hmm. It contains. It
Wait, aren't
contains
you having
the big
another
brain.
kid? Or wait, aren't you having another kid, Brad? You won't be able to come at all.
Yeah. Mm. So
Oh, Mr. Walker, I miss you, sir.
yes, we miss you, Kevin.
Brad, I miss you too, even a little bit.
We just saw Brad. There's time that we
I know.
can.
That's why I
There's
said I
times
missed
that
him
we
a
can
little
wait
bit.
that we
I miss,
don't
a
that
little
we
bit.
can miss him.
I miss Brad that much.
You know. Um,
I'm not.
I'm not all. Damn, that was like all caps.
He's got one kid.
Not.
One's enough. No more. No more. You gotta give him a little brother or sister, or maybe another puppy or something. There you go.
Hey, I'm getting another puppy.
Yeah, I know you are. You're getting a
The
Belgian
day after we got back from Denmark.
aftermarket Belgian Malinois.
You say an aftermarket Belgian Malinois?
Yeah,
What
because
the
it's got
hell's the
something.
matter with
Because
you?
you said it's mixed with something else.
It's a German Shepherd Malinois mix. I mean, they're
Oh,
both
it's a
from
mix. The
separate.
word mix.
Hold on.
Aftermarket
You said
mix.
aftermarket,
Yeah, mix.
which no, that's not
Yes,
what aftermarket means.
yes, it does mix.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it is because it's not a purebred, so it's an
Don't
aftermarket.
matter. That don't.
It's
No,
not an
it's gonna.
OEM. It's not an OEM. It's an aftermarket.
It has 2 cats, a dog, and 20 chickens. Look,
Mark's got
this
chickens,
dog
too.
is going to be awesome, and it's got the mix of the 2 best breeds for doing some stuff. So yeah, she's that
She's a
that
pretty
dog.
dog. I
Her
did
name
see
is Bella,
pictures.
and she is
It
going to
needs to
be
be
Amgen
something more
serviceable.
fierce. Though Bella just doesn't sound fierce enough. It needs to be like
Cersei,
oh, bitch.
Cersei.
Cersei. Cersei's not. Cersei. Yeah, I guess so. From Game of Thrones.
No, actually, it's a Greek goddess.
Cersei was in Game of Thrones.
And also before that, long before that, was a
Yes,
Greek
but
goddess.
the name Cersei became famous because of the Game of Thrones, not because
The Greeks would disagree.
disagree.
With
I'll ask my Greek buddy. I'll ask Peter.
you.
Hey, Blue, come here.
Okay, they definitely disagree with you there.
What was Blue? What was the movie Blue from my boy Blue from? The old guy. God damn, what was that movie? Wasn't it not accepted? Was it? No, it was a college one where they were a frat
They
house.
made a fake. They made a fake.
Fake frat house. Yeah. What was that called?
No, a fake college. That was accepted.
Fake college.
Yeah.
Okay, accepted. Okay, so that's where Ask Me About My Wiener came from. That's where my boy Blue came from.
Yeah.
Right.
Ask me about my wiener.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Good Italian Mastiff.
Instructions. Asshole. Anyways.
Smack my lips.
It's always a great time. I mean,
Yes.
although next time I'm going to hammer it down with you. Hey Dick, what time are you flying out? So then
that's not my fault. That's you fuckers' fault because I sent you messages of when I was leaving, when I was coming back. Nobody even read my messages.
We were on the phone planning our trip.
Yep.
And I said, are we going to do evening or day? What? And you said, we'll go for the evening. The evening, old man, is not 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock's my evening.
Again, old man, that's not the evening. That is lunchtime.
Oh, wait, which one? Which one? Oh no, I forgot to get the tickets for Syndicate. So I already had my tickets
Yeah, when we were on the
for
phone, because I was like,
Airport
okay, we're
Palooza.
going at 7 o'clock. Cool, no problem. And then
7
all of a
o'clock at
sudden you're
night.
like, yeah, like that's when I flew out because
No, you
that's when I was
didn't. You
like,
flew out to go home at 7. We're talking.
yeah,
You
I'm talking
talking the
about the
next
fly
day?
out. I don't care about the fly in. The
Ah,
fly in, we did it right. I
yeah.
don't know what the hell you're talking about the
Oh,
fly
I thought you
out.
were talking fly. Yeah, whatever. That's your fault, not mine. I got home when I needed to get home.
Yeah, something needs to be. There's hey, but one thing we didn't do was fly Frontier.
That is correct. We did not fly Frontier. I will never. I will never fly the Big F ever again. They screwed me twice.
Yeah. And by the way, Allegiant is right in that same list
Yeah,
too. I would never
Allegiant
fly.
is, and I have their credit cards too, but I haven't maxed theirs out yet. But Frontier, I did, but they gave me free money, so I took it.
Yeah, I'm just. I mean, I would never again. I flew Frontier once, and my bag that fits inside because the one little strap wasn't in. He goes, it doesn't fit. I was like, whap,
Yeah,
it doesn't fit.
I remember that Frontier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember you had that problem with Frontier. Yeah,
Were
they
you there when I was arguing with them?
yes,
And I
I
took
was.
shit out of
I
the
was
bag and put it
there.
in my pockets,
Yep,
and I was like, it fucking fits.
yep. No, because it didn't fit. Yeah, I remember that.
And then she still tried to make me pay
Spirit.
for it.
Even though we fly Spirit, Spirit's box is a little bit bigger, and that's fine. But Spirit's another one of those that if you're going to go on Spirit, or if you're going to go somewhere, you have to take luggage with you, or need a little bit more room, or want a TV for more frills. You're better off going to the next step up, whether it be JetBlue, Southwest, Delta, fuck United, and what was
Fuck
another one?
American.
Yeah, I haven't been on American in a while, so but
Well,
main ones
America's
or
when that thing
Alaskan
happened.
Airlines, Virgin Airlines, those are all awesome. We're gonna find out how awesome Delta is. So far, the perks I've seen with Delta have been pretty good because we're gonna be flying for quite a long time on
Hey,
Delta.
we also got
By the way, it's 6 hours
Australia.
difference. It's a 6 hours difference.
12
It's
hours.
6 hours later. Nope, six. Well, no, it's not. 6 hours later. It's actually right now. It is. I just did a check with Alexa, and it's only 6 hours later for yeah, right now. So it'll be just after what, midnight? 6, 8, 14, 13, 13:47. So it'll be 1:47 right now in Denmark.
No, it is 2:46 a.m. in Copenhagen.
Okay, that's well, 6, what? Yeah, 6 hours from the time on my clock. Add 6 hours to time on your clock right now. What time is it? Two, not two. Is it two? Yeah, two. Sorry, 2:48, 2:47, whatever it is.
Well, we're flying back in time, or we're flying into the future both times, like
Correct.
when we go
Correct.
there. So
Yep. So
it's
it's
like,
actually tomorrow. It's actually tomorrow already, but it's only 6 hours difference.
yeah. Well,
Yep. See?
we have a long flight,
See,
but we
I
are
was
stopping
right.
in nice
Say
ones.
it. I was right. I was
No, you're
right.
an asshole, is what you
I
are.
was right. See? Okay.
You're an asshole. But you were wrong because you said it was one something. I said no, it's 2:46 a.m.
Well, I didn't add correctly, but the math is 8 hours from
That's because
now.
you're wrong.
Shut the fuck up.
You're just wrong. Um, nah, man. I still got to do a bunch of packing. I got to get ready. I mean, I
I
did all
got to
my
get on the
laundry.
road and drive to your house at 5 o'clock in the morning. But that's my choice. Yes, I had to make mom happy because that way she don't have to get up with the dogs tonight. You okay, Blue? What's up, Blue? Blue.
You should just leave the house at like 10 o'clock.
I could leave the house at midnight, but then again, they'll wake her up at 3 o'clock, and I won't hear the end of it again. I've already got to find for my trips. I've already got to find a real babysitter. So now I start charging her for everything. Because now I have to pay for freaking babysitting. So now she can pay for her share of the electric and her share of the telephone, her whole bill for the cable except for internet. Oh my God. She don't pay for anything. I pay for everything. And fuck my brother. Hope you hear this, douchebag.
All right, back to the AAR now. There's another funny thing that happened. Somebody rented a.
Don't bring that up. Karma still hasn't really completely happened yet.
No. Somebody rented what was it? A Kia Venue?
Venue, yeah, Kia Venue, little tiny little venue
Right, or a
that
Hyundai
you fit
Venue.
in.
I fit in.
Hyundai, is it Hyundai?
Hyundai,
You might as well be Kia, but Hyundai.
a Hyundai Venue,
Yep.
and it had 14 miles on it when he picked it up.
I paid 7 miles when I picked it up.
7 miles.
Yep. When I got
We
you,
take it. We run around. We didn't
no
hit-
problem. All
We
nothing.
didn't touch anything. We didn't hit a damn thing.
Nope.
We went to go leave in the morning. I
Yep.
back up, and all of a sudden, Wieners goes,
What the fuck?
go out front. Somebody had scraped the
sideswiped
front
the front end of
bumper
the car. Yep.
and scratched the front bumper and the license plate. Luckily, they didn't notice when he returned it.
I returned it. It was funny because I pulled into the garage. The Avis
You didn't go
dumbass.
Avis. You went with Enterprise, you
I was with
dumbass.
Enterprise. I was Enterprise. Yeah, Enterprise. Yep, it was Enterprise. So I pull in. There's the Enterprise. Um, the Enterprise manager is right there as I'm pulling in because she has a different shirt than the rest of them. All of them wearing the Enterprise green color shirts, and guiding people in. And she has me pull forward, pull forward. The car in front of me emptied out, so I pull forward. She puts my bumper right on the bumper of the car in front of me. I get my stuff. She goes, "Oh, what's your gas mileage?" I go, "Half a tank." She goes, "Oh, you got the you pay to fill the tank." I went, "Yes, I did." She goes, "Okay, cool." Boop. Out I go. That was it. See you. Oh, thank God. But
God, that was hilarious.
but that's okay. They charged an arm and leg for that. And then the toll. Oh my God, the tolls for New York. I got my bill for the tolls for New York just going one way into the city and then
Uh-huh.
going back to Westchester. Yeah,
How much was that?
70 freaking dollars tolls alone. And that was for the vehicle I rented from Warwick because I had to go to the city and drop people off in the city and then go back to my airport in Westchester.
Man, they're really trying to not have anybody drive on the islands, man. Holy
Oh my
shit.
God! Yes, I could not believe that. Yep,
So,
I'm waiting to
um,
see what the toll bill is going to be for because Houston. It seemed like there was a lot more toll roads, but it wasn't
not
like
many.
the main
We only went
cost.
on one, I
Yeah,
think.
the Thomas something Hardy Expressway
Yeah,
or something like
when
that.
we left the
Yeah.
airport, that's the only one I think we went on, unless you went on
Well,
one going back.
I hit it twice last night. Going to pick up the
Ooh.
kids the night before picking up the kids. So we'll see.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
But they're pay by tolls, pay actual by tolls, so they don't.
So again, we want to thank High Grounds for having us
Yes,
come out,
we
allowing
do.
us to stream live the entire event,
Yep.
even though we were not live on YouTube, which sucks, or TikTok because the TikTok app was screwed up as well. Um, but we want to thank you guys for having us out and
Yes, we
allowing
do.
us to do what we did out there. Give you guys a huge round of applause for everything that you do to the community. I think Evike gave away like 10 guns or something like that.
Yep.
We
Oh
gave
man,
away.
I think it was that much or was it a lot more? I think like it was more because of the way they had the bags of awesomeness too. What they
Oh
give you
yeah,
in
well
those
I'm just talking
bags.
about the raffle. So
Yep.
the bags of awesome. I mean, you had a chance of pulling one of
Yep.
those. You also could do 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, stuff like that, and there was a lot of cool stuff that could be grabbed.
Oh yeah.
So, um,
And the cool
uh,
thing was if you didn't want a bag, the event was pretty much free to get into.
mhm.
Yeah, you didn't have to pay to get into the
You had to
event
pay
there,
to
but
play in the
play in
field.
the field. Yeah, if you want to play in the
Yeah,
field, but if you just wanted to go and see all the vendors and stuff and hang out and buy stuff in their store, yeah, and everything was on sale too.
yeah.
I think what did we buy? We bought
Oh, we got
I
yeah.
bought a Odin speed loader with they came with the baffle already in it. That was awesome. And
I do
then
not want an Italian Mastiff, Brad. I've seen them before. I've had them. The downsides with
oh
the large dogs is that they don't have a lot. The larger the dog, the lower the lifespan. And but yeah, they're also Italian Masters are big boys and girls. Um,
yep,
so
they're horses.
yeah, even more than Loki is. Um, but it was a great event. A lot of people had fun. What we are going to ask all of you, everybody that's watching, is to do a favor. Go ahead and go to Google, search High Grounds, and leave a review, a positive review, a 5-star if you would,
Oh, that's right. I do
because
that.
yeah, so do I. Because some idiots went there and left some bad reviews, all because they did not get a chance to like the event said from 9 to 4, and everything was wrapping up right at 4 o'clock, and they go, "Oh, we can't play." No, we just had the raffle. Of course, we're not playing. You know, time to go home. And they're like, "This is messed up." So they went online and they did a review, and it sucked. So if you guys can, please give them a good review and go through uh, and help them out. They really are a great group of people
Yep.
there. They do
Oh, all of
awesome
them.
stuff
Everybody.
for the
Yep.
community, and they're just fantastic. So um, yeah. So if you guys can, please give them a review. Go from there. And with that being said, we're going to end this one a little bit quick because he and
You
I
gotta go
both have
pack
to finish packing.
for
Um,
Europe.
I have to also get some other stuff ready for the
What kind of junk
trip.
food you get?
None. I got to go back out. I've been running nonstop.
I got
I
me
got the rat. I
M&Ms,
got the rat
canned
home though.
M&Ms. I
I
got
got the rat home though. So
That's good. That's true. You got the rat home.
and it drove great. So we shouldn't have an issue. Um, moving forward. You
If we
know,
have a GTI, we have to
I
trailer it
think
up to GTI.
yeah, I think we need a trailer if we're
Yep.
going to be bringing it up to
That way you can
GTI.
have two vehicles.
Yeah,
Hmm,
I mean,
maybe I need. Maybe I'll become a driver.
yeah. All right, so we had a rat, and then we drove it, and then we no longer have a rat.
Only
Which,
because
by the way, my
I ran over a couple dumbass airsoft players.
my my mechanics, they have dubbed it the camo coconut is the name that they have for it.
Yep.
A camouflage coconut, and it is hilarious. Um, so they're really good. You know, they want to see. They're going to do some more stuff. They're going to try to get us a bigger alternator, so that way we can run all the electronics without needing that separate battery pack thing or whatever. Um, but we're also going to one of these days. Hey, are you coming up for the coming down for Angie's graduation barbecue?
Probably not.
You suck. It's a day thing.
Okay. When is it?
The 21, the 21st. It's a Saturday.
Maybe not. We'll see if I feel like it or not.
Ange, Wiener doesn't like you anymore.
No, it's your dad, not you, Ange. Your dad told me not to
She just
come.
yelled back, "Fuck you."
Dad told me not to come. Said he didn't want me there.
Come here.
Listen here, you fat fuck.
Wait a minute. Your dad is the one who said he didn't want me to come.
Listen, just because your heart's gonna give out in a few years does not mean you get to say you hate me. Okay? Thank you.
Love you, Ange. I'll be there.
She does not
God
take no
dang.
shit from you.
No kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm buying her a lump of coal for a graduation gift.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't need no. She doesn't need graduation. She just needs your presence.
I know, but she loves me. Everybody
But
loves
we
me.
could also take a look at when you come here. We could also take a look at the electronics and see what we need to run for
Yes,
that.
we could. The 21st, you said. That's that
Yeah, that's
Friday.
that's
That's Saturday after I get back home from Europe.
you'll be yeah. Well, we'll be home for a few days.
Oh, I got to work a few days to get home.
Yeah.
And,
So
and,
yeah.
and by the way,
Saturday, 21st.
Juneteenth is on that Thursday we get home.
Oh, so you have a day off then?
No, I don't. They
Oh.
got.
Oh, by the way,
VA got
congratulations, field supervisor of
field service engineer of the month.
month.
Yep, I got myself I got a pretty little Yeti and a shirt. And thank you.
Thank you for saving
your
second
service.
place for everybody.
Thank you for saving the Tatas, saving second base. You're welcome. Thank you.
But yeah, that I'm gonna smoke a brisket. I'm gonna make some ribs. So it'll be something to come out for. The pool's all been serviced and looks really good. So hot tub's gonna be warm.
Okay.
So everything
Be
is
warm outside. That means the pool's gonna be warm too.
warm. The pool
It
is
is summer.
Yeah. So yeah, come on down. So we got to make sure that the rat's ready for its grand debut while we run it. So
Yep, that's correct.
And then I also got to get the turret on the truck. So I got to
get that finished.
that.
Well, you finished. You got the main part done. You got the new cage around.
Oh, I got to put more stuff on it.
Yeah, but you
They
got
have
the cage
hand,
around. It looks
they have the
pretty
hand,
cool. Yep.
The cage is up. I got to put the other one up there, see where the points are. Hopefully,
Yep.
I could have at least
When
3
you weld
points.
it.
Not weld. I'm just gonna screw bolt
it in so you can take it off.
Yep, but we could just take off the shield, and we just have to find a way to mount the new gun in there.
Yep.
So, because I don't want to, I have to bring the main one to Greg to get him to fix the trigger pull on it because the trigger stays going. Because it would be cool to be riding around in the back of the truck with a.
Just get a propane cannon.
Yeah, and then I got to get a welder to cut to make something else to go around the toolbox portion to make it continue to look armored. So, all right. With that being said, we're at 40 minutes. Like I said, it was going to be a shorter stream tonight. We will be putting together all the interviews and having everybody up. So once again, we want to thank High Grounds Evike.
It's Evike.
I know what you're saying. I'm going to say it for the nerds out there that don't
If you
know.
say Evike, you are wrong. It's Evik because the owner's name is Evik. The one who owns
Evik.com
Evik. Yep.
and
Ev-
Evike.com. Evik High Ground
It's kind of like
Airsoft in
my last
Houston.
name too. Mine should be Weiner, but I pronounce it Wiener. So bite me.
High Ground Airsoft. We want to give
Yep.
you guys a big thank you. Thank you, Loopy. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Anthony, for all the stuff that you guys do there.
Marissa, Melissa, all you girls
Yeah,
are there too,
Maria,
helping
all
out.
you guys.
Maria, everybody was
Evike
helping
Matt.
out. Evike
Thank
Matt,
you.
definitely Evike Matt, man. He talked for us for quite a while.
Thank you
Yep.
all for the time and energy that you guys put into us and
Yep.
give the attention that you do to the players. Want to thank you. Thank all the other
Evike is
YouTube
the bomb. The store is awesome.
random
Guns
guy
on the walls.
Kev,
Random guy Kev,
Scott
yes.
from US
I
Airsoft,
have his patch. Random guy
uh,
Kev is awesome too. He's a trip and a half. You ever get a chance to meet
C7
him?
Viper, Jet Desert Fox, everybody that was out
US
there.
Airsoft,
US Airsoft,
Mir
Ryan.
Tactical,
God, I gotta.
878, Cav Tech. Don't forget Cav
Brian's.
Tech.
I forgot what Brian's.
MOS.
Yeah, MOS. All the great guys. Elite
I know
Force
we're
was out
missing
there.
somebody. That sucks. We're missing. Oh,
Um,
the Star Wars guys. What were they called?
Galactic Empire,
Galactic Empire.
Galactic Civil War. They were
Yep,
there.
they were there.
You said 878 already.
878.
So
Yep. Cav
the
Tech.
guys that
It's
did
both
the
the same area. What the heck is the guys from who right there at Cav Tech and 878? The Asian guys. What is their
Awakened Arena.
Awaken Arena. That's it. Yes. Thank God. Thank you.
Um,
Because I interviewed those guys also.
Awakened Arena. They were all.
Josh.
Yeah, all these great guys that came out and had a good time at this event. We want to thank you for coming up, supporting us as well. In addition to that, we want to thank Skittles and Toucan, Emma and Christian for coming with us
Oh, we have to thank
for the
them. Jeez.
for the shenanigans that ensured.
That
And
we got notification and became what's the word I'm looking for?
wait, no. I'm gonna say fuck all three of you for abandoning me at the Whataburger to go back to the hotel, leaving me all by myself.
and dealing with the
woman
crazy lady, the
that
crazy
decided
woman.
that she
Oh
was
my
going to start
gosh!
screaming and yelling, and she goes, "I'm going to beat your ass." And I turned over and I go,
Fuck what?
no, you're not,
Not
today.
tonight. Not
You got
today.
the wrong guy." It's like, so the three of y'all could kiss my ass because y'all
It
are
was funny.
like,
We watched it. We were
yep.
watching it. We were watching it from the balcony at the hotel while he went through the Whataburger to get food for them, not for me. And it was hilarious. Oh my god!
Oh god, it was so the Whataburger line was taking forever, and then when I got up there, I was like, "Yeah, hey, how you doing, man?" I
The
was being
Whataburger makes
happy
your
with the
food
guy.
fresh.
So
Just so
the
you know.
guy was getting me everything I wanted because he was like, I wasn't being a dick to him. I was like, and we heard the honking. I was like, man. So I was like, horn blow. I said horn blows to the driver, and he lost it. He started laughing, and I go, man, impatient back there, huh? He goes, well, they're gonna have to wait longer now. And I was
Yep.
just like, God damn. I was like,
Well, that's it.
savage.
Yep.
And when she did that, and she comes up, she goes, "I'm gonna beat your ass." I was like, "You got the wrong person. Not today." And I said it in such a way that she turned around, went back to her car, got in, and then drove past, like through all the people to get out. And then he's looked at, he goes, I was like, I'll smack the taste out her mouth, man. I ain't having it today. I'm in a bad mood. They abandoned me to go to the goddamn hotel. I have to wait for the food. They're asking me for more shit instead of
Not
coming
with
down and
me.
getting it
Not me.
themselves.
Because this fat guy did
Yeah.
not
I was
need to
like,
eat at that time of
not today. Any day but today.
night.
So, on a whole, Airsoft Palooza once again was a blast. We
Yes,
had
it
an
was. We're
awesome
ready to go
time.
back. We're ready to go back next year.
365 days until the next one. 364 days, or
63.
whatever, something like that. But
You suck at math.
we also got people that are going to be coming on the cruise with us. It could be
Yes.
367 because it might be a weekend.
Yeah, that's true. Could be.
So, with that being said,
And everybody who got any of my wiener patches, love you.
God, the amount of shenanigans we had. That's another thing I got to pack. I got to pack patches.
Yes, you do.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm Joker for Players Wanted. With me is the man. I almost said the man, the myth, the legend. I almost gave you Greg's intro. Oh my
It's not a party
god!
until the wiener comes out. I gotta get more of those
I
patches
can
made
tell
up.
you, I'm tired.
Yep.
It's not a party until he comes out. Wiener for New Breed Airsoft. And until next time, may your BBs fly true, and your opponents always call your hits. Good night.
Squirt.